Pleasant day to you all. Welcome, guys, to another video. Welcome to all my planka aunties, grandma, uncles, everyone that is watching this live. Guys, I must say, I am feeling proud. I'm feeling proud today to be a part of this group. Like yesterday with the yellow bus drive was an amazing initiative. Like that was top notch. I'm telling you guys, to see how as a group, as like persons from different living in different sections of the world were able to come together for a reasonable cause. That was very commendable. Let me check if my mic is working. Okay, yes, my mic is working. And guys, I don't think many persons understand how big of a thing this actually is, right? I don't think many persons seen what they're doing for society on a whole, right? But I'm here today as someone who is a recipient of the love, of the help that came from this wonderful group to elaborate on how this is actually beneficial to society and why, as a group, and I'm gonna say we because obviously I am not a part of that group, you know. And I'm honored to have received the name Planka grandson, you know. Of course, I'm a part of the family now. I'm gonna tell you how, this has largely impacted society. And once we continue this initiative, once we continue the love, you know, big things can happen to our little island, Jamaica, right? So Uhraine, right? I was a recipient, and I would like to say a recipient of a scholarship from this amazing group to further my education, right? And personally, I never knew much about the Yellow Bus Drive, right? I knew of until now, I knew of the Plankanations. I never knew of the Yellow Bus Drive. So I got to learn about the Yellow Bus Drive yesterday when, it was basically this big thing, and I felt so left out not having my yellow shirt. Sorry, guys. You know, I felt so left out not having my yellow shirt. I was like, at the same time when I saw what was going on, I text Auntie, Auntie, hold on, how can I get my yellow shirt? You understand? Because everyone was posting their yellow shirt, and I was like, I have no yellow shirt. How can I get one? You understand? And when I look into what us as humans, how we, came together to help for a reasonable cause, especially with the blind society, right? That was such an amazing feeling. I can't even describe how great within my spirit it felt to see us as a society helping out the less fortunate, helping out those who can't help themselves, right? I was also on one side of me, about 10% of the feeling was that, you know, our government should be doing better for these type of persons in our island, in our country, Jamaica, and even Auntie pointed it out. Auntie pointed it out and say, and you must do better, which is very true. Because if you come here, they cater for the blinds, right? They cater for everyone. They cater for the disabled. If you look in the buses, right, they have a special seat which are designated for disabled persons. You understand? Persons with reduced mobility. And I'm saying, look at that. In Jamaica, right, we do the bare minimum for these persons, the bare minimum, and they are citizens of our own country. It's not like they can run, go somewhere else to get a better life just like that, without having, the necessary documentation, right? So we, as a country, have to do it for them. And they're also humans. They have feelings, irrespective of being, maybe losing a sense, but they still have feelings. You understand? And we have to cater to these person needs as humans. And because of that, I want to say to all the Plankanations who came out to assist these persons, even if it was just by providing some food that went a far way. And the thing is this, they will always remember that. They will always remember that kindness, And I was so disheartened to hear when they were saying that, oh, they have to walk from, I think it was Hope Road to Half a Tree, to get home. And I was like, wow, the blind have to walk so far, under their condition. Do you know how hard that is? Imagine me as a strong, healthy young man, right? I am able, like when I was back home, right, and I have to walk long distances. It was so horrible having to think about it, especially when the sun is shining hot, right, and you're sweat, guys. So imagine those, who lost their sight having to walk so far. It has to be, no, no, like I can't, I can't imagine what they're feeling. I mean, I am not in their shoes. I can't imagine. Yeah, I understand, but I know it can't be a good feeling. And if our government could put something in place as until don't know what they recommended, put something in place to have these persons being able to move back and forth, have specialized bus for them. You understand? That would be an amazing initiative, an amazing one, a really, really good one. That would be very beneficial to them. You understand, guys? So when I saw what we were doing as a group yesterday, that was amazing. That was really, really amazing, guys. And I must say, keep it up, right? I must say, keep it up. And guys, let me tell you, this will definitely go away for a larger society, especially when investing in our youths. Investing in our youths is going to be the future of Jamaica. Investing in the youths, investing in the youths. That's going to be the future of Jamaica. You understand? So, for like someone like me, who you guys have basically put your trust and investment in, I see this as a scholarship opportunity, right? And I make it my top priority to ensure that, as the group, the Plankanation, who gave me this opportunity in life, I have to make it a duty to make you guys proud so that those who are coming up, you guys will feel confident in putting your trust and faith in the youths that they will excel well. You understand? And honestly, guys, honestly, I must say, if we can continue to do this, then we will have a better Jamaica, right? Persons might say, you know, once we're qualified, brain drain, persons running elsewhere to look for better opportunities, etc., etc. Right? Which is very true because many persons, they run left yard, as you would say. And why is that? Why is that? You understand? Why is that? There's limited opportunities, right? There's crime and violence, and there's just so much happening in Jamaica. But if we invest in our youths, guys, if we invest in our youths from an earlier age, I can assure you, whenever we come together collectively, guys, we can make Jamaica a big deal, a powerhouse, more than how we are already a powerhouse in the Caribbean. You understand? A powerhouse within our region, like on top. Get back our dollar stable. You understand? And if we can just invest in the youths, invest in the in the brilliant minds, invest in innovation, you understand? Things that are going to make the economy grow, technology, you understand? Invest in our human capital, guys. Human capital, one of the greater things any country can have. No country can do without their human capital. No country, right? And we, as the people, we are the human capital. You understand? And if we can make our human capital better, then any society will definitely be better. And that said, Jamaica will be better once we invest in our youths. And I must say to you all, Plankanation, continue to do what you're doing. Until the never stop. Anyone, never let anyone, I said until honor, kill your spirit of wanting to help the less fortunate, to help the youths. You understand? Because youths, as they say, are our future. A next thing that grabbed my attention was also when the yellow, well, I don't think it was the yellow bus actually, but I believe it was the Miss Birdie brand. Correct me if I'm wrong, right? And I'm not sure if the Plankanation was a part of this, right? But when Auntie went to George Headley, I'm 19. It's like I went back into a memory lane, guys. It's like I legit went back into a memory lane. I could have seen myself at primary school again. You understand? Like, all these kids were happy, all these kids were joyful. You understand? Those are the youths. They are the ones that are upcoming. These are those should be they should be the focus right now. They should be the focus. You understand? And I'm telling you guys, when I see how happy they were, you know, when I see how happy they were to receive the goodies, even if it was just a small goodie, they were so happy and they were well presented, they were lined up neatly, no one rushing or pushing. It was amazing. It was amazing. You know what's the sad thing, guys? You know what's the sad thing? You know what's the sad thing about this? If Jamaica doesn't change, if we don't change our behavior, our attitude, you know, how we go towards problem solving, then these lovely children that we are seeing smiling, they're just gonna grow into our society that is full of hatred, that is full of bad mind, that is full of crime and violence. And it's like they're just going to adopt to the environment. There will be a few who will segregate themselves, but the majority, because of what they're growing into, the influence is a strong thing on persons, guys. Influence is very strong. And because they're going to grow into that bad influence, it's like they're all going to turn into a bad apple, except the few who segregate themselves. So, guys, we also play a part as those who are teenagers, those who are young adults, and those who are adults, and those who are the elders. You understand? We all play a part in society. You understand? And these children, they will take whatever we do. So hence, they are our focus, and we must ensure that we act in a manner as an example to these children. That way, they won't grow up to be of any sort of bad example if we are not displaying any bad example. We want to display a good example for these young ones so that they can grow up on this same type of example. You understand? And a next thing that stood out to me was when they were showing their love and their affection unto the other. Especially when a child was like, should they on live? Should they on live? I was like, they're so sensible. They are so sensible, these youths. The youths, them are sensible, guys. Very, very sensible. You understand? And that's just basically, evident of what I'm saying. That's like showing that, hey, they understand. The youths, younger ones, they understand what's going on. And as such, if we don't act in a certain manner, then trust me, it won't be pretty. It won't be pretty for Jamaica. It won't be pretty. If you watch the news recently, if you watch the news or heard about the news recently in Jamaica, you'd have heard about this young man. He's attending BB Coke, or I think it's, yeah, BB Coke High School, and he was badly beaten. He was badly beaten by another schoolmate. He's in grade 11, the one that got beaten, and the other guy. No, I think wait, the one that got beaten. I'm gonna correct myself. The one that got beaten is in grade 8, and the one that did the damage is in grade 11. So grade 8 got beat up, grade 11 did damage. And guess what? Guess what caused this, guys? Just because the grade 8 student step on the grade 11 shoes, which was a Clark's. I know how Jamaicans, wow with their Clarks. But that's just to show you is that we would prefer material things, right? We would rather our material things over a life. And what does that goes to show about our young men, high school, you know? What does that goes to show? Right? We have no regard for life. It's like we are numb. It's like we're in a numb state. You understand? And it's just not pretty. It's not pretty. The boy, the grade 8 student that got beaten up, right now he has to take a brain surgery That's how bad it is. And you go ahead to watch the news. If you look on Observer page, Gleaner page, or the Star, it's a recent news. So if you scroll two times, you should be able to see that news, right? But what I'm saying now, Plankanation, love you guys. I respect what you guys are doing. Continue to do it. Continue to be together as a group. Continue to drive towards a reasonable cause, you know? And these are the things that as I grow older, as I get older, I realize that, these are the things that we should be highly invested in, we should be highly invested in nurturing our youths as they are our future. And this is what the Plankanation is. Now, the gentleman, right, who lost his sight, he was like, "What is the Plankanation?" And I also asked myself that question. And let me tell you, when it was the first time I asked myself that question, when I was doing the Norquest interview, when I just came here and I was doing the interview, right, with the representative, and she asked me, "Who are these people? Who are the Plankanations?" Right? I did give an answer. I'm not sure what I said. I don't remember. And then it was in the back of my head, saying to myself, who are the Plankanations? Like from that day, you know, I really wanted a deep answer to this. And then a next day, something happened and someone asked me again, who are the Plankanations? Someone asked me again. I gave an answer. And then while I was watching the live with the gentleman, and he asked, who are the Plankanations? I was like, oh my God. I was like, all right, let me tell you who are really the Plankanations, right? And I started saying to myself, they're not just a group of people. They're more like a family, right? A family that look out for each other, right? A family that laughs, share moments, and they're also a family that, as any other family, have bad times, have times when there are disagreements, you know, and we have times when there's just pure laughter, right? We have times when it's, seriousness, serious matters, and we have times when we are just a collective family of a beautiful, shining beam, that is just right out there in society, and as a family, we come together especially whenever there is a reasonable cause, we come together and make things happen. We make things happen, you know? We do and this is not just a group. We're not just a group in society, but rather a family that looks out for the less fortunate. A family that has done much, a family that has sent many youths to school to further their education, a family that have allowed for youths to pay for their graduation, to go to upper six, a family who has helped many persons build homes so that they can have somewhere to not only put their heads, but the heads of their family. A family who have fed many other families, you know, a family who have done what many government, many of our cabinet ministers in Jamaica, a family who have done what they should have been doing, a family who have been in presence when our heads of the country has failed us, a family that you will see more than your local minister in your community, you know, and a family that is working day and night continuously to ensure that whenever there's a cause, they will be at the doorstep to help out a reasonable cause, and a family that will continue to do this, irrespective of all the negative, all the naysayers that might come and try to disrupt a beautiful relationship like this. We will stick strong together and make this a beautiful family, and it shall live on forever, and forever, and forever, and for many generations to come. Plankanation shall be, I don't know, it's going to be magical. It's just going to be something that when someone say Plankanation, oh, I know what a Plankanation. It's just going to be like that. Everyone is going to be aware of, you know, who they are, what they're doing in society, you know, how they're investing in the youth, how they're helping other families, you know. It's just going to be amazing. And I want to implore you, as someone who has been a recipient, you know, of the help of the hands of my Planka aunties, grandmas, uncles, who else? The entire family tree. You know, I'm grateful. And I think every other recipient shares the same views. They are also grateful. You know, they might not be out, you know, spoken and you know, maybe have a YouTube channel as I do, but I'm sure everyone is grateful. You know, and I must say, guys, keep it up. You understand? Keep it up, guys. Keep it up. You understand? Do keep it up, guys. Honestly, this is beautiful. You guys don't even know how beautiful this is, man. You guys don't even know how beautiful this is. And I want us to do something for our youths. You know, like, I love what we are doing. Like, when I see those primary school children, how they were smiling, you know, when I saw the one where she was singing and she has a lovely voice, I was like, look at that potential. Potential. Entertainment industry is one of the most booming. You understand? Or just checking if my mic is working. Entertainment industry, guys, is one of the most booming industry. And once again, guys, how do you know that that girl will not become the next Beyonce, the next Taylor Swift, the next, you know, big artist? You understand? So I'm saying, like, the youths are our future, man. Like, they're our future, right? They are our future. Look at me. I was very unsettled in primary school. You understand? But yet still I became a productive, you know, young man in society. You know, so like, you can never predict, and that's the thing about youths. You know, that's, you can never predict anyone's future. You can never predict your future can change at any moment. But you see, with our youths, they're at the highest level of unpredictable. Like, their future are at the highest level of being unpredictable. You understand? Because they're the younger ones in our society and they have many more time than me and you. You know, so they are unpredictable, guys. And I'm telling you, if we can do change Jamaica, change the way how we live and, you know, treat one another, the way how we bad mind each other, the way how we show hatred towards our brothers and sisters, you and I, right? We are a family. If you hurt me, you're only hurting yourself, because we're a family. You're not only hurting me, but you're hurting yourself, man. We are black kings. We should embrace it. We should love one another. One love. You know, here our icon Bob Marley said, one love. We should embrace that. You know, we definitely should embrace that. But rather, we are tearing down each other. I'm sure if Marcus Garvey was here, he would have been, I don't know, if he knows what's going on right now, he can't be happy. I know he can't be happy with Jamaica seeing our black brothers killing off each other. You know, and if we continue in a society like this, our youths, oh boy, 80% of them is just gonna do the same. You know, we have to change. We have to change. You know, Jamaica, we have to change. And with that said, you know, I'm gonna say, guys, I'm gonna end it here, right? But until now, if you're watching this, you're a blessing to many, right? Plankations, family, keep doing what you're doing, you know, keep keep this initiative up. You understand? Because for years to come, it will definitely, I can tell it will definitely have some light, many lights. I tell it will be a shining beam of light in our society, you know, and the name will forever live on. So with that said, guys, I know it's the voice of Urine Miller. You understand? And you guys have yourselves a wonderful, a productive weekend. Get yourself some rest. As a matter of fact, tomorrow cook some nice and dinner. Cook some rice and peas and will call me. And don't leave me out. Don't leave me out because me need my Sunday dinner too. So, because when me and cook, hold on, guys, we have to be fair now. We have to be fair. We have to be fair. Hold on. When me and cook my food, everybody get like everybody get. You understand? Everybody get, and we only for nobody, no matter how small the pot be. So hear me say, guys, hear what I am saying. When I cook tomorrow, you call me. If I 10, 15 people I cook, call me too. Because I want my food, all right? And if I don't get my food, hey, we shall see. Have yourselves a wonderful day, guys. Hear this out.